To begin a bedwetting alarm therapy, you need to make a few purchases, and I'm going to give you a list of the things that are essential that you'll need to get started. First of all, I strongly recommend my book, Prince Bravery and Grace, Attack of the Wet Knights by Gail Ann Gross, and I strongly recommend that you read the book out loud with your child every night for a little while because it's a great conversation starter. The next thing that you need would be to read a parenting book. I loved 7 Steps to Nighttime Dryness by Renee Mercer, but there are a number of books out there. Choose the one that you feel you would enjoy the most. Then you are going to need to order a bedwetting alarm. Choose the one, the Wetinator, that gets your child the most excited about beginning bedwetting alarm. Also going to need at least 3 washable, waterproof mattress pads. You want one that extends all the way across your child's bed. It will be a simple process to just remove the washable, waterproof mattress protector. You'll have another one right underneath, and that will make it much simpler for the child to just climb back in bed and get right back to sleep, and just makes the process a good bit easier. You're also going to need a chart or a journal, and again, that's up to you. If your child's a little bit older, if they're hitting the 9, 10, even older age, I would highly recommend going with a journal. Or if your child's younger, the chart with stickers or drawing smiley faces or whatever on it is also a good way to go. But it is absolutely, positively essential. I'm going to say it again. It is absolutely, positively essential that you keep track of how things are going every single day once you start the bedwetting therapy. So every day in the morning when your child wakes up, you are going to record how things went, either on a chart or in a journal. But you need to be able to look back and see how things are going. And that is going to be a key to keeping your child positive and upbeat. You have got to have a positive attitude throughout this. You want to keep the bedwetting alarm therapy as lighthearted and just be as easygoing as you possibly can. Just, letting your child know, hey, we are going to do this, and we're going to do this together, and I believe in you, and I believe that this is going to be one of the best things you've ever chosen to do. Concerning when to start the bedwetting alarm therapy, typically the program is going to take between 6 and 12 weeks for your child to completely go from wet to dry every single night. What you're doing, what you're helping your child's brain and bladder do, is to learn to communicate. The very first thing you want to do if you're going to be starting bedwetting alarm therapy is to develop a good bedtime routine. It will make all the difference in continuing on throughout the weeks that it takes for the bedwetting alarm therapy to actually work. I would suggest you start by allowing your child to pick a really good book. You are going to read aloud to your child every single night. And, it's actually lots and lots of fun, and is a wonderful way to bond. And I really strongly suggest that you rotate mom some nights, dad some nights, and really have it assigned out as to whose turn it's going to be. For the bedwetting alarm to work the best, you really need to sort of change your child's sleep pattern. And so when the alarm goes off, they really need to pretty fully wake up. And a fun way to be sure that, yeah, they're awake is to come up with a cool little password that's just between the two of you. Something silly and goofy, whatever your child wants it to be. Just, hey, we need a password. It's a secret password. What do you want it to be? Write it down. Or another cool thing is a handshake. So you and your child come up with some clever 3-part handshake, maybe a high five and a low five and a gotcha. Again, simple, but something that your child finds fun, and it's kind of your secret handshake. So here's how your bedtime routine is going to. You want to send your child up to bed. So you're going to give them the instruction of they're going to go upstairs, they're going to use the bathroom, they're going to brush their teeth, they're going to get their pajamas on. And for bedwetting alarm therapy, it's generally easiest if they just wear a pajama top in their underwear. As soon as they're done with that, they're to say, okay, mom, dad, I'm ready, call down. Okay, ready. Very first night, and actually most of the nights, I would suggest that you do a practice run. But for the absolute first night, what you want to do is get your child familiar with what the alarm is going to sound like when they hear it in the middle of the night. You hook the bedwetting alarm onto a pair of underwear or onto a washcloth, whatever you want. I'm talking the sensor part of it. And then tell them we're going to have a practice run, and I would suggest that you make it a cute little contest. You're going to put a little bit of water on the alarm sensor. That alarm is going to go off. This time it's your child's job. He's going to run with the underwear into the bathroom. He's going to go to the toilet and try to pee. And that the alarm is still going off. Now he's going to unhook the alarm. He needs to be able to understand how to stop the alarm. So you need to teach him in this little practice thing how to unhook the alarm from the underwear so that it's not wet anymore. And if it continues to ring, just stick something dry paper towel or dry towel or something in the sensor, and that will stop the alarm. Then he has to wash his hands, give you the password, and get back to bed. Man, you were awesome at that. Oh my gosh, you're going to be so good at this tonight. So when the real thing happens, those are the things that you need to do. This is what you're going to be talking to your child and helping them understand, is how it's going to go for real. Now it's time to get into bed and relax. And we're going to have some book. You've earned 15 minutes of book time because you did such a great job. So you sit down with your child and you excitedly read whatever book it is that your child has chosen. Again, pretty much exactly 15 minutes or one chapter, one or the end. Then I strongly recommend that you get down on your knees and you say a prayer with your child every night. You might hold your child's hand or ask him to fold his hands and say, let's just say a little prayer to God, asking for his help. So now you're going to say, Dear Lord, we are so thankful for all the blessings you have given us. We have the most wonderful family, and I am so thankful to you for this wonderful little boy that you've blessed me with, wonderful little girl that you've blessed me with. We're starting on this adventure tonight where we're trying to end her bedwetting. And so we're just asking you to be with us and guide us and help it to be the easiest it can be. We can't seem to solve the problem on our own, so together we're hoping that by using this alarm that we can end bedwetting. And we just want to thank you and pray that you'll be with us as we travel this journey together. Give your child a big hug and a kiss and just tell them that you love them. And when the alarm goes off, you are going to be right back in. We're going to get rid of those darn wet nights together. So that's how every night's bedtime routine should go. And good luck.